Hello. Welcome to the normal Wednesday morning live stream. I was contemplating on canceling today just because life has been a lot, but I really need the distraction. So I'm here and I am getting things ready. I've got a notebook specifically for the YouTube brainstorming project that is now happening. I'm loving the responses, by the way. I think we've had about 10 people respond to the survey, which I do have linked down below if you haven't done that yet. And I'm loving all of the different responses. And I'm actually a little shocked by some of them, but then also not at the same time. But I'm going to be taking notes and possibly coming up with more questions for the next survey, which will probably go up in a couple of weeks. I'm thinking that the first meeting that we will have for this brainstorming session together would be either March 17th or March 24th. March 24th, I'm already going to be here all day anyways, doing an all-day write-a-thon. And then March 17th, literally have nothing going on except making corned beef and cabbage. So that day was just, free. So that is what I'm planning on doing. If I can get some writing in, that would be great, but I'm probably going to be taking notes, writing down a whole bunch of ideas and potential questions to ask all of you guys. That's going to be the main focus, just because I know that's going to be nice and distracting, and I really need that right now. So how are all of you guys doing? I am okay. Let's see, let's put that there. Let's see. I forgot to start a tree. I can do that right now if you guys want to plant a tree. And I'll give you guys a few. Oh, I didn't even check my tree that I planted while I was sleeping. Let's see. I also have to edit my February Wordy Writer writing vlog. But I was having issues transferring my videos from my phone over to my computer yesterday. And I don't know if it's going to give me the same issues today as it did yesterday. Alrighty. Ooh, I'm at 1,000 coins. I'm very close to being able to I don't feel like doing that right now. To buy a new tree. All right, 25. We're going to do something fun. Let's do a palm tree. I haven't planted a palm tree in forever. Create room. Let's see. I am live, right? Yeah, okay. That would suck if I was just talking to myself for 4 minutes. Let's see. Forest room code is 46MH2D9SG. If you want to plant a tree with me, the code is down below. Yeah. So I'm really, really, really loving all of the responses that you guys have been doing for the brainstorming and plotting experiment. I should probably get a better description of them. Katrina's here. I'm here. Sorry, trying to get crap off my desk. Girl, I get that. I was like that yesterday. No, Monday. I don't even remember. Oh my gosh. The way I was describing this brainstorming project in my Instagram yesterday was that it's kind of like a choose your own adventure brainstorming experiment. Because you guys are essentially choosing which path I go with all of this. And I love it. I've always wanted to do like a choose your own adventure in the way of like what Susan Denner did on Twitter with her Luminaries first book, where it was like what, 2 sentences or something, and then you chose like a prompt out of the choices she gave in like a 24-hour poll type of thing. I've always wanted to do something like that, and I was gonna save that for like, you know, my Patreons and whatnot, my patrons on Patreon. But I feel like since this idea just was at the forefront of my mind and I had no idea where to even go with it, that doing it for like a brainstorming kind of session, I think is even more fun, or just as fun. I'm not sure yet. But I do still want to do a choose your own adventure thing in the future. So there's that. Getting rid of some. Alrighty, we are going to go ahead and start this first sprint. And I'm gonna start writing down all of, since I haven't, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Alrighty. I will see you back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Alrighty. I'm gonna do this is gonna be a different thing. Okay, and that was the first sprint. How did we do? Michelle stopped by to say hi. She's running errands. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Let me get this next forest code started. NEYAJUSG. NEYAJUSG. If you want to plant a tree with me, it is scrolling at the bottom down below. I started putting together the notebook. I'm writing out the questions for the first survey that I have out. I'm probably not going to write out like all of the answers since there's so many possibilities for like the tropes. But once I write down like all of the questions, I'm then gonna like brainstorm potential ideas for the next survey, since I can kind of put together some stuff from the responses that we do currently have. Which I'm just like, I'm loving this. I don't know why I didn't think of doing something like this earlier, but I'm loving it. So yeah, that's basically all I got done. I can't tell you how excited I am for this project. Other than that, I am like ridiculously excited. Brainstorming is always my favorite part of drafting. And I had to make sure that I unmuted myself because I've already done that quite a few times today. I've always loved brainstorming. Brainstorming is my favorite part of the drafting process. And it's always more fun to do it with people. And so being able to do this choose your own adventure style of brainstorming, just I love it. And then I'm loving the fact that after I have like collected all of this data and information, I'll be able to put together a true like brainstorming type of document for all of us to be able to use for future projects, whether together or solely. Solely? Is that even a word? But I'm super excited. And I don't know if I can say that enough. I have not attempted to transfer over the last few vlog clips I have for my February writing vlog, but I definitely have to do that at some point today, because it's already March 6th. So I'm thinking that the February writing vlog will be live tomorrow. I will definitely be editing and uploading it today, so that it'll go live tomorrow. What is going on? Where did my X-Acto go? I just had it. Oh my gosh. All I saw was this part, and I thought it was a marker. It's not. Um, I don't know what I was gonna say. Mm. Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. Um, March 6th. Today would have been my grandma's birthday. Ugh. Has anyone else had a 2024 that you're just already sick of? Is it really? Is it her birthday today? Wish her a happy birthday. Yes. My father-in-law's was a couple weeks ago, and I texted him, and my husband actually forgot. I think he actually texted him, but he wanted to stop by and, like, actually hang out with him for a little bit. So we ended up doing that the day after because Joe's like, I totally forgot. Totally forgot to, like, go. Um, but yeah. March and April are like the busiest months for me for birthdays. In March, I've got my grandma's, my one of my cousins, two of my cousins, one of my cousins, my brother-in-law, my mom, my other cousin on my other side of the family. And I think there's one oh one of my best friend's husbands. And then April, it's me, one of my best friends, my daughter, my anniversary, one of my best friend's husbands, um, one, two, three, like four cousins. April is swamped with birthdays in my family. Like absolutely swamped. Like my birthday alone, I share with one of my cousins, and it's also my wedding anniversary. Alrighty. Let's see. All right, we are going to go ahead and get this next sprint started so I can continue writing down these questions and start brainstorming some questions for the next survey for this brainstorming experiment. I'm so freaking excited about this. All right. Let's go ahead and start this sprint. And I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? I got distracted on social media for a little bit and then decided to use that to my advantage and do another Instagram story with the link to the brainstorming survey. And then went back to writing down these questions. Let's see. um I think I might only do one more sprint. Yeah, I think I'm only going to do one more. So I might go play Disney Dreamlight Valley or Palia for a little bit before I have to pick up the kids. Get my mind off of things. What are top 2 Save the Cat themes that sound the most appealing? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You know what I might do? Since I have epidemic sound, I might just put on some music that I don't have to mute because I subscribe to it. And then it's not, log in. And it's not like, super quiet on your end. I have to turn it down real low though. Hold on. There. I don't know how loud it is on your end though. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Moods. Relaxing. Is it even something that you can hear? I don't know if you can hear the music. Or do I have to share the screen? Michelle is back. Hi, Michelle. Mm. Um, I put on some music from Epidemic Sound since those are I have that subscription to use for like background music in all of like my vlogs. And I was putting some on right now that way there wasn't like a lull, but I don't know if you guys can hear it because I wonder if I have to share it. Figured you would be able to hear it because it would be coming through the speaker, but I don't know if it's too quiet from the speaker rather than it coming from, let's see. Trying to see if I can hear it. I don't hear it on my end. Like if I'm like watching. I just turned it up a little bit. Just because the morning sprints aren't as lively as the evening sprints. And half the time I don't know like what to like talk about during the breaks. So if I just like go on a non-talking tangent, there's at least something, some sort of noise there, you know? Oh man. Um, yeah, and I hate that like, you know, when I have nothing to like say, but I know that I want like a slight break from the sprints that, you know, it's not just boring silence, you know? Scheduling posts and working. How did the surveys turn out? So I have so the first survey is still available to like, you know, put in answers and responses. I'll probably keep that up until um until we do like our little first like meeting. Um which I think is going to be either March 17th or March 24th. Um, but so far I have 10 responses and I'm really, really, really loving the answers so far. Like, I can tell you the number one romance trope that is ahead of everything is Grumpy Sunshine so far. The subgenre is kind of a mixed bag, but so far, fantasy, like high fantasy, is winning out, but not by a lot. Um, for using universal fantasy or butter, as T. Taylor would describe it, the one that is winning so far is Pride and Prejudice. Um, if we should have elements of mythology or folklore in the world building, the majority so far is none, but there's one that says any or all of the above because gods can be cruel, and we're looking at, like, you know, the anti-hero villain love interest type of thing. And then one that I completely forgot to even like mention, so they put in for the other, is Aztec or Mayan, and I cannot believe I didn't even think of Aztec or Mayan because that would be like so cool. Especially since like my grandma was really, really big into um, Native American stuff, and that would just be like a really fun thing to research, I feel like. So I might use that in like some future type of story because I cannot believe I like even forgot about that. There's been some responses on the possible names. The top two magical beings for the population so far is witches and fae, which I'm not surprised about at all. And for traits or rules that should apply to the magical beings, are the top two are stronger than they look and love to make bets, wagers, or contracts, which I'm really, really excited is winning because that one really sounded interesting. The top um the top save the cat theme that is winning so far is survival, including like the will to live. And the top save the cat story genre that is winning so far is Dude with a Problem, which is an innocent, ordinary hero suddenly finds themselves in the midst of extraordinary circumstances, and it cut off the rest of the description. I can't remember off the top of my head. So I'm really, really loving how it's turning out so far, and I'm just really, really excited about this whole experiment. Yeah, I'm really, really loving it. I can't wait to get more data and feedback and be able to tell you guys about all of the answers and everything and put together another survey based off of these. Because once we have like an idea of where we can take this story, we'll have obviously more questions. So I'm really, really, really excited. I feel like this is going to be a really fun experiment and something that will definitely be able to distract me from this the world right now because I really need it. The world has been life has been throwing lots of lemons lately, and I'm not okay with it. Sorry. Also, fun fact, I finished reading Assistant to the Villain last night. I really liked it. I really, really enjoyed it. It was it was different, and I feel like I just needed something different, and I really liked it. And then I'm almost done with a contemporary romance that I've been reading, which takes place in Ireland, and that's called My Life in Shambles. I'm liking that one. I didn't read the blurb, so I had no idea what it was other than the main character taking a sister trip with her sisters to Ireland. Um, and it ends up being a fake relationship type of scenario. So that was like a surprise for me. But that's also because I didn't read the blurb or description of the story before reading it. But I like that trope. It's one of my favorite tropes. So when that started happening, I'm like, yes, this is fun. And then obviously it takes place in Ireland. So I'm super excited to read that because, hello, Irish. It is a fun read. There are some heavy subjects in it. Like the one character is dealing with a father who has cancer and doesn't have very much longer to live. So it's heavy on that, which is probably hitting a little too close to home right now. Um, but it's still a really fun read. And the main male character is also a rugby player. So it's kind of like it's sort of a sports romance as well. That one's by Karina Halley, and I've read quite a few of her stuff. And I've always enjoyed her writing. So, um, if you like pact type of romances, she has one that's called The Pact, where it's two friends who make like a marriage pact that if they're not married by a certain age, they'll marry each other. That one was really fun, and I believe that's also either an Irish or a Scottish male character, but I think it takes place in the States if I remember. Yeah. Um, I'm trying to think if I want to do one more sprint or if I'm going to do the normal two more. I'm kind of feeling like only doing one more because I kind of want to just go play some Nintendo Switch or Xbox and get my mind off of things um, for a little bit. So I think I'm just going to do one more sprint and then save the rest of the sprints for tonight. Um, which will probably start at 8 p.m. Central Time because I think I have dinner at my Pops's tonight. I made a pact like that with my high school male best friend. We both were in committed relationships by the time we hit our pact age. Isn't that funny how that works? Um, I kind of made that pact with one of my male best friends back in the day. Obviously, that didn't happen because he met his wife and then I met, my husband. But yeah, I, I wonder if this is more common than we think. Like, do do a lot of people make these kinds of pacts? I bet you a lot more people do it than I think. Yeah. I bet you it's more common. Oh, man. Sorry. Okay. I wonder, should I just leave the music on and I just put the timer on, and when this goes off, the sprint is done? Should we try that? I do too, Michelle. I like the background music. Sometimes I feel like the stark silence on your end is just too stark, but it also allows you guys to listen to whatever you want to listen to. But when it's just like, us.
Life too short to go through it alone. When I met you, you left an open door. I keep checking in to see if you're still home.
Same, Michelle. I usually have my Spotify open, and earlier today I was listening to the Casey Musgraves radio. I should probably put this banner on, though, saying that we're sprinting.
No one ever see me the way you do, 'cause I never met anyone like you. Look up, the stars align. Now what don't I do be strong all by myself? You said it's okay to ask for help, and God, I found you now. Don't know why you keep letting me in, 'cause I'll be terrified to let someone else win over my heart, to say it out loud that I need No one ever see me the way you do. 'Cause I never met anyone like you, girl. The stars align. Oh, now I know not to be strong all by myself. You said it's okay to ask for help, and God, I found you now. boy, you were bad for me. But I don't care enough to make you my enemy. Boy, you did good leaving me then and there. 'Cause I'm better without what you call love, I swear. When you take a look at me, you only see what you wanna see. Somebody who can move on. Don't tell me you're sorry, I don't want your pity. Baby, you got it all wrong. You think I'm missing you every night. You think I'm sad and alone, also alone. But don't take credit for these red eyes. 'Cause baby, all I cried are tears of joy. Boy, you must think I'm hurt. Thought I was under your spell, but looking back, I was cursed. You left me to drown and sail away on your ship. But I don't give a damn, it's water under the bridge. When you take a look at me, you only see what you wanna see. Somebody who can move on. Don't tell me you're sorry, I don't want your pity. Baby, you got it all wrong. You think I'm missing you every night. You think I'm sad and alone, also alone. But don't take credit for these red eyes. 'Cause baby, all I cried are tears of joy. Yeah. 'Cause baby, all I cried are tears of joy.
That was that sprint. How did you do? I got distracted by Pokemon. But I did finish writing out the survey questions, and I'm starting to do a little bit of brainstorming for possible scenarios depending on what all of how the results end up. So I'm looking at the results right now, and I'm going with the top performers so far. Performers, is that the right term? The top voted stuff so far, and trying to brainstorm some possible ways that we can go that way. And then once I close out the survey in probably probably 2 to 3 weeks, I'll close the first survey. I'll then create a new survey based off of the most voted on. Jen is here. Hi, Jen. We're doing the sprints a little bit different today. I've got like the background music on. I don't know if it still not too loud for you guys. I know this particular song seems to be a little bit louder than the others. But we've got that going since I have the subscription for Epidemic Sound, and I won't get like penalized for copyright. And then I've just got this timer going on to let us know that the 25 minutes has been up. Doing a little bit more chill today since I'm not hardcore going at writing right now. Just hanging out basically. The volume's just right for you at least. Okay, that's good. It's good. Perfect. That way also, if there's like a lull in talking, I don't feel as bad knowing that there's at least some sort of sound there for you guys and it's just not stark silence. So I think what I'm going to do with this next sprint is brainstorm some possible premises for, first off, a high fantasy romance. And then I'll do the same with a low fantasy romance. And just go from there. Michelle did some journaling. I need to get back into that. I keep saying that. I need to just actually do it. Actually, I wonder if I should do that for the next sprint instead. Since there's a lot going on in my mind right now, might be good to just get it all out. I'm trying to talk myself into doing some writing. Don't you love when we have to talk ourselves into doing something? Yeah, I should probably do the journaling. I haven't journaled in forever. These are seriously from last year. Yeah, the last time I journaled anything was November 2nd of last year. And like even when I started this, I was consistent for literally 2 days. And then I gave up for about a month. And then did one entry since then, and then it didn't touch it. I need to get back into a good habit of doing journaling. So I think that's what I'm going to do for this sprint. I tried doing that yesterday. It didn't work. Sometimes when you're just not in the mood to write, you can't force yourself, because then everything that you do actually end up writing that day, sometimes you end up hating it and just scrapping it anyways. Sometimes it's good to just let yourself refill the creative well, so to speak. I have some time before I go back to work, but I'm sleepy even though I did nothing last night. Oh man. Did you get enough sleep last night? About 5 hours. I tend to wake up repeatedly. Yeah, I surprisingly got about 7 hours, which is actually pretty good for me, considering I usually stay up till about 2 in the morning and then have to wake up at 7:30 to get the kids up and ready for school. And last night I fell asleep around 12:30, woke up at 7:30, so a good 7 hours, I'd say. But I've been yawning on and off all morning. So take that as you will. I people a lot on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so it takes a lot out of me. Oh, yeah, I believe that. I refilled my well with YouTube and the 100. I still have to finish the 100. I literally have I have to rewatch the last episode that I watched because I was getting really sleepy and I started falling asleep because it was like 1:30 in the morning. Um, I need to see how many episodes I have left because I'm on the last season. Let's see. If Netflix would work for me. Okay, I have I might have to watch the last 2 episodes that I watched. So, I for sure have 1, 2, 3, 4 episodes to watch, maybe 5, because I might have to rewatch 2 instead of 1. But I have 5 episodes left of the 100, and then I'm done with the 100. But yeah, that's been a really fun, creative well filling. My new watch doesn't approve of my amount of sleep, lol. Yeah, I feel like a lot of our watches wouldn't approve most of our sleep schedules, huh? Waking up in the middle of the night or interrupted sleep tends to make me more tired the next day. Yeah. On Monday night, we had some pretty gnarly storms. I did not sleep very well that night, not because of the storms. Storms usually actually, like, if it's a good thunderstorm, I can usually sleep pretty well through that night. I just was having sleep issues that night in general. But the thunder was super loud that night. So every single time there was a thunder boom, I immediately looked at the kids' monitor to see if they were still sleeping or if I was going to have to go in there and calm them down because they got, woken up and scared. But surprisingly, they slept through everything. They even slept through the lightning strike that happened in front of our house, and it hit a transformer and a transformer blew. We caught it on camera with our doorbell camera, and wow, it's pretty, but it was loud and it was frightening. Joe said he woke up from it because it shook the house and he went to make sure that we still had a second floor. But then he immediately saved the video from our doorbell camera. But it was super loud. I'm addicted to Panera's charged lemonade. Ooh, what's in it? That sounds good. They were super heavy sleepers on Monday night. I was shocked that they did not wake up once. That's freaky. Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like it happens a lot during bad storms that these transformers around us just it's like they're a magnet for all of the lightning, which they actually probably are, now that I'm thinking about it. But I feel like we have transformers blow all the time when it's severe weather, but we've never actually caught one on camera before. My son's a heavy sleeper too. I used to be like that until I had a kid. Same. Actually, I'm still kind of a heavy sleeper. The only thing that does usually wake me up in the middle of the night are my kids. Um, so I really shouldn't say that I'm no longer a heavy sleeper. I'm still a heavy sleeper. It's just the only thing that does actually wake me up for the most part are my kids. And then like random, very loud thunder booms like that. Otherwise, I could probably sleep through a lot of things. Loads of caffeine. A girl with a heart issue died from drinking them, and her family is suing them, I think. What? That's insane. I have to look this up now. And sugar too. Oh my goodness. I actually don't drink a whole lot of like the most caffeine I usually do is coffee. And with coffee, I think the most caffeine I would do is a cold brew because I think cold brews have more. But I don't usually drink energy drinks very often. My husband does, which is probably not great for him, but he seems to be doing fine. Let's see. Do you crate your dog at night? No, I don't actually. Actually, even when we first got her and she was still learning to potty train, we didn't even crate her then. We just I don't even remember what we did. Maybe we did crate her for like a week or two when we first got her and she was still potty training. But no, she pretty much has free reign of the house. Um, on Monday night, she did come and sleep at the foot of my bed on the ground, because she's okay with thunderstorms, but the thunder was so loud on Monday night that she did not want to be by herself. She'll usually sleep down in the living room, in her little favorite corner with her bed, but that night she did not want to be by herself, so she was on the on my side laying down on Monday night. And then usually she'll come up to my room in the morning for an hour or two before it's time for her to go outside for potty. The other night I woke up to animals fighting outside my bedroom window. What kind of animals were they? Oh my god. That's hilarious. Like I'm just literally picturing like two squirrels boxing right now. It's like an energy drink and you can't drink them when you have heart issues. No, you definitely should not be drinking energy drinks when you have heart issues. That's crazy. I don't drink 5 a day or anything. Raccoons! Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That is so funny. Waking up to 2 raccoons fighting each other. That's so funny. Oh, man. Alrighty. I'm going to They fight with the neighborhood cats too. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna start this timer for 25 minutes. It is now going, and um, I'll leave like my mic on and everything, but I'm sure that must be loud. That's so funny. I'm gonna work on some journal entries, get some of these thoughts out of my head. I'm actually gonna pause my mic for a second. My mom's calling.
I never thought that I would miss you like I miss you now. Maybe I have gotten used to having you around. Goddamn, I really need you. Never said it out loud, but keep coming back. Still saying we're not like that. Come on, baby, drive me insane, leave me burning. If this is the end, promise me that it's worth it. I know it's getting late, but I wanna stay anyway. Come on, baby, lie with me till the morning. Love you like you do, and I'll forget that we're broken. I know it's getting late, but I wanna stay anyway. Stay anyway. We never put a label on it, didn't talk about us, so it's only now when it's over. You can't let me go. I think you really need me too, but never said it out loud. Come on, baby, drive me insane, leave me burning. are broken. I know it's getting late, but I wanna stay anyway. Stay anyway. You keep coming back.
Is the music still playing even though I muted my mic?
Come on, baby, drive me insane, leave me burning. If this is the end, promise me that it's worth it. I know it's getting late, but I wanna stay anyway. Come on, baby, lie with me till the morning. Love me like
Perfect,
you
Michelle.
do, and I'll forget
I figured it would since I had like shared that screen.
but I wanna stay anyway. Stay anyway. Stay anyway. Stay anyway. ولقد جعلتك ولقد جعلتك ولقد جعلتك في الفؤاد محدث وضحت جسمي من أراد جلوسي فالجسم مني للجليس مؤنسي وحبيبي قلبي في فؤادي وحبيبي قلبي في الفؤاد أنسي لا 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 جسمه مني للجالسين وانسين وحبيبي قلبي في الفؤاد أنيسي وحبيبي قلبي في الفؤاد أنيسي
That was that sprint. I just realized I forgot to have it scrolling at the bottom that we were sprinting. My mom took up part of that sprint for me, so I'm still working on my journal pages, and it's heavy. It's so heavy, but I need to get it out. I think I'm going to call it for the morning live stream, since it's already almost 1 and I need to eat lunch before it's time to pick up my son in an hour. So I am still planning on coming on tonight. It'll probably be closer to 8 p.m. Central Time, because I believe we're going over to my pops' for dinner, and on the off chance that we're there a little bit later than expected, I'll most likely be here at 8 p.m. Central Time. and I'll probably just continue doing a whole bunch of brainstorming. I'm not going to really push a whole lot of writing on myself right now with everything that I'm dealing with. Um, I think the brainstorming is going to be a very good distraction for me. So with that being said, tonight's probably gonna be a little bit more chill just like this one is. I'll probably do the whole, background music and do the 25-minute timers through this, and we'll do some more planting of the trees. I know I kind of lacked on the trees during this stream, but thank you for being here and distracting me a little bit. Um, I will see you guys later tonight if you want to join. Otherwise, you can find me in the Discord, which is linked down below. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good rest of the day. Bye.